For us, it was key to have executive buy-in. We had support from the top. Our VP for our office also works for IT, and so having his support was invaluable. Having him say, you know what, this is something we need to be able to do. This office needs to be able to do this. We need the support financially to do that, but we also need the support from IT, from other data sources to make sure that this is working correctly. And so having that executive buy-in was key to our success. Having the executive buy-in really helped other people know that it was important, that we weren't just on our mission to have this new system, that it really was important for the university system-wide to have one source of data in a way that people would use it, and that was visual, and that was giving data to more people that needed it when they needed it. So I think also for changing culture, it's really important to get buy-in. Giving people access to data gives you a really good way to get buy-in. There's people out there starving for it, and if you can give it to them, it also gives you a way to explain the data, explain what you think the data means, get their insights, and really kind of get them to buy into the culture as well. It's like, oh, we really need to be using data to inform our decisions, not these anecdotes, using real data. And giving them the data is the first step, but then also sitting down with them, explaining the data, really getting to understand how they understand the data and what it means is going to be also important. We do a lot of training sessions with our faculty and staff to talk about just basic reports, how to access them, how to use a Cowboy Data Roundup, as we call it. But it's also important to have training on what the data means. You know, giving someone access to the amount of A's, B's, and C's they have is great. But what does that mean? How does that impact the university? How could that impact you by understanding your data? And so that's really important. And we have spent a lot of time training our faculty and staff, having opportunities for them to ask us questions and really kind of explain data to them in a way that they can understand it and make sure they use it. Because ultimately that's what we want, is for them to use the data. And so giving them the information they need is important, but training them how to use it is also important. But it also gives you an opportunity to hear from them. Oh, I didn't realize that, or why? What's this next? Here's another question that this raises for me, which when they're using the data and they're on the ground level, that's really important, getting those ground level questions.